In this video, I'm going to be showing you some ways to program this Sony RM-VLZ620 coming up right now. Hey everybody, Rudy here from Take a Bath Productions with another video helping you save time and money through how-to videos. Today we're going to be working on this 8-device Sony remote control. I'm going to be showing you how to program it to your different devices. I got to admit that I was a little disappointed when I found out that it wouldn't control my Apple TV or my soundbar, but there's a workaround for that and I'm going to show you how. Okay, keep in mind that this is infrared only, so it's not going to work your Roku, which is Bluetooth, or if you have a Dish Network or any other satellite box that uses a UHF remote, this is only going to work in the primary location, since the secondary location requires a UHF remote to transmit back to the original box. If you need codes for the device, for your different devices, check at the end of the video. I'm going to post some still pictures of pictures I took of the code book, and if you can't read those, like if you're on your phone or something, I'll post a link in the description below to go to the code list so that you can consult it from there. And I'll also post a link down there where you can actually get the remote itself. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to do is show you how to program in the devices. I'm only going to program in a TV because the rest of the devices are the same procedure anyway. I'm working with a Sony TV. The remote is pre-programmed from the factory, but I'm still going to put a code in anyway just so you can see how it's done. Okay, so what you're going to do is, I'm sorry if I'm blocking the camera a little bit, these buttons are kind of close together, is push the set button until it lights up like that, and then push the TV button, and then now let go of both of them. Okay, the code for the Sony TV is 02473. Okay, that flashed 3 times, and that lets you know that it's programmed. One note that I wanted to make about programming these remotes is always check the batteries. If the remote's acting funny and doesn't seem like it wants to program correctly, check or replace the batteries, and that'll usually take care of it. So the rest of the devices are going to be the same, so I'm going to go ahead and move on. So if you can't find your device in the code list, you can try a code search. What you're going to want to do is power on the device that's in question, push and hold the set button to make the LED come on, and then I'm going to use DVD in this example. Now let go. So what you're going to do is push in 922, okay? And then push and hold the play button, and that's searching through the codes. And then once you get to it, okay, there it goes, it's shut off. Push that one to save it. Flash 3 times and it shuts off. So that's how you do a code search. Now you might have to hold that down a lot longer than I did. I was just using an example. Next, if you want to control a device that's not listed at all, you've done the code search, that doesn't work, you can't find the code listed, you can actually teach the remote providing you have the original remote handy. In my case, I wanted to program an Apple TV and a soundbar, and there's no code for either one, so that's what I'm going to do here. You can even control a window AC unit if you want to, so that's pretty good. Okay, to get it into learn mode, press and hold set for 3 seconds till the light comes on, and then push this select button. Now enter 988, okay? And then you're going to want to select the device that you want to control. So in my case, I'm going to use the SAT cable to control my Apple TV. Okay, so first push the button on the Sony remote that you want to teach. Now push the button on the original remote. We got 3 flashes. Now keep in mind this device button goes out every time, so you got to push it every time. Left. Up. down. And menu. Alright, when you're done, just push the set button. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on my Bose soundbar remote. It's the same procedure, so I'm not going to show it. Another feature is if you're using an amp or a soundbar, you can tell the remote to run the volume up and down on the amp without having to switch the devices every time. Okay, to do this, you're going to press and hold the set button until the red light comes on. And in my case, I want to control the volume of the Apple TV. So I'm controlling the volume of the Apple TV through the SAT button, 9, 5, 5. Okay, you got three flashing lights. And now push the amp button. Okay, that's it. Now, when I hit select the SAT button, see the light on the amp is flashing. Now if you go to TV, it's going to flash, it's going to control the volume of the TV, so you have to have the device selected. See, now it's running the amplifier up and down. Okay, so that's pretty cool, right? So I'm just about done here, but I wanted to show you a couple of other neat features that I think are pretty useful. One is you can program a sequence of events with only the push of one button using these 4 system control buttons down here on the bottom. In my example, I'll be programming the TV on, the soundbar on, and then the Apple TV on. So you can just push that one button and it turns all 3 of them on at the same time without having to go device and whatever. And also one thing that you can note is that each one of these buttons can hold up to 16 different sequence commands. So that's pretty cool too. Like if you wanted to program your TV input or program a DVD to start playing or anything like that, you can do with just the push of a button right there. So to do this, you'll start out as usual, press the set button until the LED comes on, and then press the select button, and then release both buttons. And I'm only calling it a select button, but for lack of a better term. Okay, so enter 9, 8, 1, and then you're going to press one of the system control buttons. I'm going to use button number 1. Now put in your sequence. You're going to want TV, power, SAT cable, select, amp, power, and then push the set button when you're done. Always put the device in first and then what you want it to do. So when I push this number 1, TV, cable, amp. So that just turned them all on, and it'll do the same thing to turn them all off. TV, cable, amp. Well, that's about it. There's some other features that the remote has, but for the sake of time, I can't cover them all. But hopefully what I showed you here will get you going. One thing is if you feel you've messed everything up or you just want to start over again, you can reset the remote to factory settings by pushing the set button again until the light comes on. And then push select and let go like that. And then enter 900. And then select. And now it's back to factory. Alright guys, that's all I'm going to show you on this one. If you enjoyed the video, click on the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I come out with videos like this as often as I can. Thanks for watching.